All right, this question says if the function f is defined by f of x equals the square root of x squared plus 2, g is an antiderivative of f such that g of 3 equals 5. We have to find g of 1. All right, the key phrase is that g is an antiderivative of f. So by the fundamental theorem, we can say a couple things. Maybe the straightforward way is to say like look at the two numbers involved, right? So we could say the integral from, and like, it doesn't even really matter what I put below here. There's a 1 and a 3 involved. It doesn't matter which one I put below. I guess I'll put the 1 and the 3 since most students are comfortable. But you could put a 3 down there and a 1 and up above, and depending on what we write next, it'll still work. So what does this mean? So like, it means that, right, so the integral from 1 to 3 of that function, by the fundamental theorem, it says that's equal to an antiderivative evaluated at 3, and then minus an antiderivative evaluated at 1. And like, we're told that g is an antiderivative, so we're just writing kind of what they're telling us, right? And so now what? This g of 1 is equal to what we're looking for. So like, we don't expect that to be filled in. But g of 3 we're told is a 5. Why don't we call this like a variable while we're at it? You know, I won't use x. I'll use like v for value. And then like this integral here, the integral from 1 to 3, if we put in the actual expression, and now this is where you got to note, like, this is a calculator problem. No one's expecting you to take an antiderivative of the square root of x cubed plus 2. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's not obvious. It's anti-differentiation is a challenging operation most of the time. Sometimes, you know, we've got techniques, but a lot of times you don't. All right, so this is fine. We're just going to use our calculator to find this, and then we'll solve for v. All right, so go into our calculator. We're going to integrate from 1 to 3 of the square root of x cubed plus 2. So I'm going to see if I can split my view. All right, so we can do this right on the home screen. I'm going to hit math. I'm going to go down to 9. Integrate from 1 to 3 of the square root of x cubed plus 2. Okay, if I press enter, I get that value. If you look over here, notice, so that, you know, whether you scribble it down or not, so this was like about what? Sorry, 6.584, etc. That's equaling to 5 minus our value. So that tells you that the value we're looking for is just 5 minus, I'm like blowing it on the easiest part, 5 minus this 6.58 whatever. So we're going to do 5 minus this answer, 5 minus the answer here, and we get negative 1.585, and that I believe is B.